The Sorsogon Examiner and Team Albay Humanitarian Mission presents an exclusive coverage of the aftermath of Typhoon Yolanda, international codename Haiyan, in Tacloban City. The number of fatalities of Typhoon Yolanda went up to the total of 5,680. The National Disaster Risk Reduction Management Council said people displaced by Yolanda also rose, surpassing the 4 million mark. According to the NDRRMC, Yolanda left 26,233 injured and 1,779 still missing, affected 2,376,210 families, or 11,236,014 people in 12,700 villages in 44 provinces. Of these, 871,718 families, or 4,015,123 people were displaced. This includes 28,371 families, or 125,225 people in 426 evacuation centers. Damage was estimated at 34,366,518,530.67 pesos, including 17,333,367,534.29 pesos in infrastructure and 17,333,150,996.38 pesos in agriculture. Haiyan, the strongest tropical cyclone to make a landfall on record, surpassing the old record of 305 kilometers per hour set by the Atlantic Hurricane Camille in 1969. At 1800 UTC, the GTWC estimated the system's 1-minute sustained winds to 315 kilometers per hour, unofficially making Haiyan the fourth most intense tropical cyclone ever observed. Several hours later, the eye of the cyclone made its first landfall in the Philippines at Giwan, Eastern Samar, without any change in intensity. Team Albay traveled 396 kilometers with an equivalent to 6 hours and 45 minutes travel time from Legazpi City to Tacloban City. Team Albay arrives in Allen, Northern Samar from the port of Matnog, passes to Calbayog City for a brief lunch, and then proceeded to Camp Lucban in Catbalogan. While approaching near Catbalogan, the team assisted a woman who fell from her motorcycle and brought her to the nearest hospital in downtown Catbalogan.
Nang isang matatag na puno, isang ating pinanggalingan, hindi pareho sa pagtubo.
The ugly face of the aftermath emerges right after crossing of San Juanico Bridge. The extent of destruction to the lives and properties is enormous and dreadful to behold. The beauty of Tacloban City is gone. The scene is a virtual wasteland. The wrath of Yolanda has converted the entire landscape of Tacloban City into a valley of deaths and destruction. from San Juanico down to Tacloban proper, who is just more than 8 kilometers away. But the throng of the people walking along both sides of Maharlika Highway give us a hard time to pass. The exodus looks like an ant colony carrying foods and goods out of Tacloban City. Under the heat of the sun, they are unmindful of the littering corpse along their way. Everybody are carelessly in a hurry, carrying the loot towards the direction of Babatngon and Santa Rita. Some are shouting and demanding from the Team Albay, who at the time is helping and directing to ease the flow of the traffic to get their way along to the road section of Barangay Diin. They are shouting on the top of their voice in Winaray, "Kami anay! Kami anay!" The team arrived after the 8 hours grueling travel from San Juanico to the city proper, thus compelling 12 hours and 40 minutes from Catbalogan, Samar.
Tayo'y mga dahon lamang ng isang matatag na puno. Isang ating pinanggalingan, hindi pareho sa pagtubo. Maaring kaisang dahong masigla, may dahong nalalantana. Pareho tayong mahulog sa lupa. Kaibigan, huwag ikabahala. Dahil lang mabigyan ng buhay, buhay ng dahon ay nagkakulay. Kung may lungkot ka, may ligaya, gulay ng dahon di isa. Kung may lungkot ka sa iyong mga mata, kung may hirap kang nadarama, kung ang naging pag-ibig mo'y hindi tunay pala, isipin ko rin sa sangay may bunga.
Searching the Dead in Tacloban City, the Sorsogon Examiner. Picking the dead is a dirty job, we must be honest about it, but we are able to adjust promptly in order to accomplish our daily objectives. To retrieve bodies under our safety standards, the group admitted. The hardship on our part is enormous, but we have to do our job because it is part of the mission. The only solace we feel, we patiently retrieve them and have them buried wherever they are now. Perhaps we made their souls happy. One of the member of the search and rescue team quipped, "No matter how heavy the task is, the entire rescue team from Albay has shown their big hearts and broad shoulders to carry on the task." As the first responder to the disaster zone, the heroic feat was featured online.
Kaibigan, huwag ikabahala. Dahil lang mabigyan ng buhay, buhay ng dahon ay nagkakulay. Kung may lungkot ka, may ligaya, sa iyong mga mata. Kung may hirap kang nadarama, kung ang naging pag-ibig mo'y hindi tunay pala, isipin mo rin sa sangay may bunga.
Leia saves pregnant woman from drowning in the height of Typhoon Yolanda, the Sorsogon Examiner. I had an unforgettable experience before when Typhoon Rosine battered Catanduanes. Because of the typhoon, I tried my luck in Manila where I meet my wife, Risa. Now, Typhoon Yolanda is the worst typhoon we have experienced with my entire family. We suffered most from the wrath of Yolanda, he lamented. The surging sea water came and engulfed our village. That was around past 6 o'clock Thursday morning. My wife was never bothered by the coming typhoon. She detested to evacuate on a safer ground. Ronnie Alberto narrated.
Dahil ang mabigyan ng buhay, buhay ng dahon ay nagkakulay. Kung may lungkot ka, may ligaya, kulay ng dahon di-isa. Kung may lungkot ka sa iyong mga mata, kung may hirap kang nadarama, kung ang naging pag-ibig mo'y hindi tunay pala, isipin mo rin sa sangay may bunga.
To those who survived the November 8, 2013 onslaught of Typhoon Yolanda. To Roland Villarosa, Ryan Orocay, Earl Kian Orocay, and Trinidad Orocay, and to those who tragically perished during the storm, this documentary is dedicated. A special credit is hereby given to Governor Joey Sarte Salceda and Team Albay. Special mention to J.V. Joquino, who joined the humanitarian mission. Special thanks to Adonis Renes Oratorio, Noel Bilyen Samar for video production. All rights reserved. The Sorsogon Examiner 2013.
Dahil ang mabigyan ng